Aloha hoku ohana. Thank you guys so much for joining me here for this message. And this message is going to find you at a very particular coordinate that you are currently at within space and time to actually inform you that change is happening, and it's not about to happen. It's not that I'm hearing it's happening even in ways that you cannot fully, I'm hearing, fathom yet, okay? And it's about to happen in ways that you will not be able to fathom until you look back. And I'm just seeing somebody look back and, they're seeing the events of their life that have played out, and they're just completely in awe of it. And that's how I feel. Like it's almost like this feels divinely orchestrated, okay? We're going to talk about it. So, last night in the astral realm, first of all, I was seeing a lot of stargates, and you were going back to explain the alignments for the elemental factors that were, I'm hearing, designed to align in your favor. So, if you think about elements, this is about the environmental conditions that are very well balanced during this time. So even if you think about tarot, right, you think about fire. So this is about, motivation, drive, the way that you show up for yourself in the physical, right? Is the masculine essence, especially in yang. It talks about external action that you're actually taking to support the cups, right? The water, which is about this internal intuitive instinct that you have to actually take action, and how that's well balanced, right? I'm hearing, especially when it comes to cultivating self-trust in regards to the way that you apply yourself in the physical construct. And then you have the air, so this is about clarity that you're gaining, communication that you're going to be gaining. We also had the 𝓘𝓚 that came out, which is about whispers of fate, right? And all the ways in which the universe is going to be speaking to you. Like the saying where he's like, do you ever feel like the wind's trying to tell us something that we don't understand, right? Or that we don't know how to hear anymore. It's that kind of element where it's like, spirit's going to be speaking to you. And even I'm seeing the Knight of Wands for you, which is about forward momentum and your Korean other life goals that you've set for yourself happening very, very rapidly. And then you have the Earth element, which is about this happening in a way that allows you to walk a path that I'm hearing is going to sustain a legacy that came through long, and allow you to see something through into completion. And also, your growth is like a tree. It's not something that is going to be announced, but it is something that is going to be witnessed. So it does feel like this is something that is, I'm hearing, abiding by this universal law, which is, something happening over a period of time, pentacles, right? But this is another yin aspect. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about it. The first card is attraction. You are a point of attraction, clearly, to certain opportunities, people, circumstances that are going to be arising to greet you. And it's because there is a lot of excitement here in the air. We'll go ahead and read attraction. It says, attraction is a force which makes an object, person, situation, pattern, etc. move towards another, vice versa. The magnetism it creates is so large that energy bodies attract each other continuously to find themselves face to face. And I feel like you are going to be face to face with a new reality that has collapsed around you, right? This is about an opportunity that's collapsing through space and time and becoming part of your third dimensional experience, right? So this talks about the law of attraction. Action of attracting, and as a result, it behaves as functioning of the law of attraction. So again, this is something that you've actually been taking action towards. I'm hearing aligned action towards, because I'm hearing in complete harmony and in complete balance with those yin internal aspects, which is the part of the soul that has never really been in a rush. Because why would you be in a rush? I'm hearing to attain something that is already yours, right? It's more about enjoying the journey of the becoming, right? In a linear fashion of what has already came to be for you, right? There's only an illusion of separation between you and what it is that you want in this experience. You experience duality and polarity here in this realm and in this construct. So you experience lack in order to be able to experience abundance, right? You experience the complete opposite sides of the spectrum. So that's what I'm seeing for you, okay? You experience the not having in order to be able to experience what having it really feels like. So this means that the energy units emitted a similar wave of energy to the one released. The bodies attract each other due to the high energy vibration and in them being in tune. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you. It's almost like something, that you had intended to experience. It's part of your soul's objective for this lifetime and for this incarnation. So of course, it's almost like of course you would experience, and I'm hearing that's why it's collapsing into reality so rapidly during this time. It's because you're in a state of, well, yeah, of course it's gonna happen, right? That's what I came here for. It's like that kind of energy. And because of that, you're completely in resonance with this thing. It's without a doubt, without a question. You're not in resonance with its absence, right? Because it doesn't feel like something that's so far fetched. And I'm seeing the archer energy, right? Even if it does seem like that for others, maybe this is about things that you're aiming for, right? Things that you have your eye on, targets that you have your eye on. And I'm just seeing tunnel vision for you, right? Where it's like you're locked into the sequence of events that would occur as you travel down this very specific timeline, and the destiny that waits you on the other side of that, right? It's like a line action leads to you aligning with these realities, and also these realities aligning with you. So anyway, we're going to talk about it, right? The energy that you have, right? I'm really excited, if you can't tell. I would say excited, but yeah, like just it's very high vibrational energy that's picking up on right now. So blessed, right? Blessed talks about unforeseen gift from spirit. So ways that you're being guided by the heart, the mind is going to be playing catch up with, okay, in like a logical fashion. That's what I'm seeing. Anyway, something wonderful and an unearned, unexpected grace that is an unforeseen gift from spirit. There are moments in life where, out to the blue, it seems like everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention, right? Which we spoke about. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if risen up to greet you. The Red Sea parts in front of you, and events that once seemed so difficult vanish away naturally. And deep down, you feel like you did nothing to deserve any of it, right? Because you're just in a state of being, remembering yourself as an abundant being, and remembering that you can. I'm hearing summon anything into your experience and your reality, but are you doing that consciously or unconsciously? We had a bird that just landed on the balcony as well. Um, so you could be landing something perfectly, and I'm hearing it's going to allow you to take off perfectly as well. That's what it feels like. Okay, so you're definitely going to be taking off. I'm definitely seeing like a star on the rise. So deep down, again, here you are, one of those times let the awe and gratitude for all of your blessings guide you now. Unexpected windfalls, good fortune that comes your way. You're in a phase where any difficulties, obstacles that have stifled your success seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. The window of opportunity will be open wide. Accept the blessings given to you now, and don't forget to share them. And then we pulled some Kipper messages, right, which I'm going to share with you, obviously. So the first message, change. This is a huge change that is going to be occurring in your reality. This often, with courage, is a mental or physical journey that you'll be embarking on. And I'm hearing mentally, it's something that you're going to have to be adapting to before it even arrives in the physical, right? That's the energy that I'm seeing. It's like this is something mentally that you're aligned with, knowing, like, you have to know that this has already came to be, and you're going to be witnessing this unfold in a linear fashion. And 9 is about, the completion. It's about a completion point that you're going to be entering into. And I feel like with change here as well, you could be changing the frameworks in which you view reality. Because if you think about ninth house, it is that centaur Sagittarius vibe, where it's about major expansion, broadening your horizons, major expansion. This even could be online for you, or something that you're publishing, right? That has a wide reach, right? This is about things going global, or you going global. This is also about, like, international travels, connecting with people from foreign places, far away lands. So whatever this is, I feel like it's some kind of journey that you're embarking on. Yeah, so that's the energy that's coming through, right? After that, you have journey. So literally this is some kind of journey that you're embarking on, right? And then if you saw that 9 and then the next card is 10, literally something is falling into alignment with you. This is definitely something that's completing, that brings about a 1, right? Which is, I'm hearing, a new beginning with a sudden pivot. And then you have unexpected income, which is about you being prepared to receive something. It definitely could be financially. This is about some kind of raise that's happening. But I feel like this is you being prepared to receive something from the universe. That's definitely an energy that's coming through. This is usually something contractual based as well, whether that's metaphysical or physical contracts. And then you have official person. So this could be by an official person, okay? This could be about, people in high places really admiring you. But most importantly, I feel like this is you reaching a higher level of establishment within your career and other life goals that you've set for yourself. So that's another energy that's coming through for sure. And I do want to talk about this real quick, from what I saw in. Okay, well, we have quite a lot to talk about, but I have so much time. Okay, so, um, all right, the reason this is all taking place, and I do want to talk about this because it is an important topic. Okay, so we're going to talk about this next time. Let's talk about this one first because this is what they're telling me to. Let me find it. My astral travel was about sharks and dolphins. So I saw you finding the right timing for something and you were swimming and there were signals that were telling you to go. So there's a need to trust the divine timing in this, okay? Sharks represent your instinct. In my animal deck, it also is a page of 111. So this is about destined alignments. And sharks also, they tend to circle above or even below whatever it is that they have their eye on. So there could be something about you circling something before going in for it, right? Before aiming for it. But it's overcoming fear. All right. So what fears are you swimming with right now along your journey? There could be that voice of fear. And you could even feel like you're being deeply watched by the sharks too, because that was happening in the ocean theme. And then there was also dolphins that you were swimming by, and the dolphins were kind of you. So this is about the opposite frequency of joy elements, right? Intelligence, telepathic communication that you have, right? Play energy as well. So this is about you trusting the flow, even if the voice of fear does rise. This is knowing that the love that you have for the soul's journey is greater than that fear that could paralyze the organism, right? That your soul's seated within. But this is about you being able to regulate your nervous system and realize that you can still act even in the presence of fear, because there definitely is that voice that is going to come to the surface, and the voice that tries to, become louder is usually the voice of the ego, and that's the scared conditioned part of you that is designed to protect you based off of survival matrix programming. But I feel like this is something that you are transcending, or you're able to gain a transcendent perspective, right, of this. So yeah, you are aligned with goals or soul tribe during this time, and you're safe to move forward, and you're being shown that you are in tune with the right frequency to do so. So yeah, signals to go, talk about a liminal space. This is about you being between decisions, between timelines, energetic portals as well, and you're waiting for some type of confirmation. And I feel like this is the exact confirmation. This message is going to find you to give you the confirmation that you need around this. And yeah, this is about signals to go. So trusting something that you're sensing right now that may not be totally logical, but you know that you're being guided to act. All right. And you're navigating deep emotional and spiritual transitions during this time. So just trust that, right? So yeah, you're in the right place, you're tuned in, the right timing is coming, and trust the signals when it's time to move forward with this thing and apply your actions and allow it to feel like a flow state, not a forced state. Okay. So that's the energy that's coming through. And yeah, well, sure, we'll talk about it before we go. So I saw in my meditation this morning breaking matrix contracts, and what it was a bunch of karmic sticks. They were each, oh shit. Okay, I had to recollect myself because usually I'm okay with spiders, but that was like a huge freaking spider. Okay, so um, I think I'm gonna leave that one there, and we're gonna talk very soon about this other one, because I feel like it's just a sign to leave the reading here for now. But yeah, we'll talk about this very soon. That's in contracts and ways of navigating this contract that you're departing from, and it's making room for more aligned ways of moving through this existence, more sacred ways of moving through this existence. And I'm hearing that sacredness comes where you remember yourself as more non-physical, where you remember yourself as infinite, and knowing that your potential bleeds into everything that you do in this existence. So I'm gonna love any of you guys right there. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. Would love to have you around. Personal reading details also down below. And if you're not already aware, check out Otter Spirit. It's a small family-owned business that handcraft these AAA grade jewelries. These are individual gemstones you're able to choose from. They also have zodiac packs, chakra alignments you're able to work with as well. These are just tangible tools that you can use for your intangible journeys. And I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. That just got me. But anyway, yeah, that's all you needed to know for this message. So let me know what it is that is aligned with you and what it is that you're aligned with, and yeah, how that's bleeding into your reality. Until next time, bye.
Clouds in the sky don't care.